Does anyone else find the British supermarket an exceedingly depressing place when you're looking for you're looking for food, basically?
Guys, I've just come home from Lidl and I've done some shopping and I grabbed this chocolate. But let me just show you what's inside this. Now, I opened this and oh my days.
Honestly, what is going on with fruit at the moment? I've seen on TikTok about rubbery watermelons. And sorry, but what is this?
I went to Aldi shopping yesterday and I just bought these wraps. Just cut them open and it's mouldy. It's actually mouldy. These brand new wraps are mouldy.
What is this? Fresh mango.
And look at the state of my pizza.
Yes, that's mould.
Like, how did they miss this? It's a fresh make your own pizza, so they've picked the cheese, put the cheese on, and they've still not even noticed that my pizza's mouldy.
Now, we all love a Greggs, but what the hell happened? I remember the good old days you could walk out of Greggs with a hot and a crispy, cooked sausage roll.
Guys, I have just used this rice from Tesco's, right? Always use it, never have any problems. But look at that. Oh my God.
I nearly ate that. Literally, let me take that. Oh my gosh.
Welcome back to Broken Britain, where we talk about the things everyone sees, but no one in power wants to admit. And today's topic is something people across the UK keep noticing. Something is off with our food. We're paying more than ever, but the quality has fallen off a cliff. People are opening fresh groceries to find mould, fruit that goes bad in 24 hours, bread with chemical smells, meat turning grey before you even cook it, milk going off days before the date. And don't even start on the stories about bugs, filth and unhygienic factories. We're living in a cost of living crisis, yet somehow the food companies are cutting corners even more. Cheap ingredients, rushed production, zero oversight, and we're expected to just eat it, literally. So hit that subscribe button, because today on Brit Rants, we're asking the real question: how are we paying more for food that's worse than ever?
I nearly ate that. This morning I went to the Aldi and bought myself a net of Baby Bells. I've just finished work. I was feeling a little bit peckish. I'm back on SW and I thought, I've not had my Baby Bells yet. I'm going to have a little snack. Opened said Baby Bell. First one went down a treat. While stood there talking to one of my colleagues, I'm opening Baby Bell number 2. I looked down and, well, I nearly ate that. Literally, let me take that. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's mould on my Baby Bell. Note to self, always check your Baby Bell and watch while you're opening it, because nobody likes a furry Baby Bell.
I'm absolutely fuming. So I've had a rough couple of days with a fibro flare-up due to the cold. So I thought I would call at Asda, get some fresh pizzas for everybody for tonight so I don't need to cook, and look at the state of my pizza.
Yes, that's mould. Can you see my mouldy pizza? The cheese is mouldy.
Like, how did they miss this? It's a fresh make your own pizza, so they've picked the cheese, put the cheese on, and they've still not even noticed that my pizza's mouldy. Asda, you need to sort yourself out, because this is ridiculous. Has anybody ate mouldy cheese before and been okay? Because I really can't be bothered to cook.
I went to Aldi shopping yesterday and I just bought these wraps. Just cut them open. There's the thing to prove it. And I've just gone to make wraps. Went to fold the wrap over and it's mouldy. It's actually mouldy. These brand new wraps are mouldy. I've just opened them. Look at that. Look at that. That is disgusting. The 9th of November and he's just pointed out they're mouldy inside and I've just bought them. In fact, here's the receipt so that no one knows that I'm lying. Like, what on earth? That's absolutely disgusting. That is vile. Nah. What on earth? That is disgusting. Aldi, what the... Whoa, what they go... I'm going to take them around the shop. That is actually disgusting. Oh, nah. What on earth? That is... I'm going to put them in a bag and take them out Aldi, because that is absolutely vile. Like, I've now just wasted 2 lots of cheese and sauces as well. It's not just the fact of the wraps, like, that's disgusting.
Honestly, what is going on with fruit at the moment? I've seen on TikTok about rubbery watermelons, and I always buy my watermelons from Lidl, and I'd never experienced rubbery watermelon till today. So I popped into Tesco's and got these watermelon wedges for the baby, because she loves watermelon. And sorry, but what is this? I took a bite out of it. It's like rubber. It is literally rubber. She had a piece in the car, I just gave it her not thinking on the way home. And then I've just took a bite out of a piece when I got home, and I literally spat it out. Like, this isn't watermelon. Like, what the hell is it? I even went to the back of the shelf and chose the one with the longest date on, hoping it'd be fresh. I've never had watermelon like this. Like, what is it? It's not, like, even when I bit into it, the texture was so different and lumpy and hard, and it just tastes like rubber. I had to spit it out. So I don't know what the hell that is. And then I went into Lidl to get some nappies and saw some peaches, and I thought I'd just grab some peaches. And then when I got home, I thought, right, the watermelon's a no-go. I'll cut the baby some peaches up. She can have some peach. Literally, these are from Lidl, ready to eat peaches, and the label was covering them. And I picked them up and I thought, yeah, they look fine. Opened them up. Look at that. And these ones are all mouldy underneath. I don't even want to touch it because it makes me feel sick. What the hell is going on with fruit in the UK at the moment? Like, it's literally awful. Like, what is this? It makes me worried to, like, feel worried to give it to my baby. Like, what is going on?
You know what I am goddamn sick of? Buying fruit that goes mouldy within a day. That's, well, I've literally just opened these raspberries that I bought yesterday, and they are literally, I've got mould on. I've picked out about 10 that have got mould on. Why is it that any time you buy fruit these days, it's literally mouldy? Where can I buy fruit from that isn't mouldy within a day? Because I'm so over it. I'm totally over it. I'm sick of buying fruit and wasting my money on it that's just mouldy.
So I'm fully aware I'm a bit of a covalicious chunky butt right now. So making better choices, I went to the supermarket to get some fresh fruit. Gone to have my breakfast this morning. What is this? Fresh mango. Pineapple. I've took the top off. What is this? This nastiness all the way around. Aldi, do better, please. I mean, yes, I've got cash back. Every time I spend an Aldi, it comes off my bills at home, which is great. But my breakfast, I'm trying to do better here. You're forcing me. No direction. Aldi, do better. Nice biscuit.
What's the fuck? Just bought this watermelon today. Came with my shopping. It was leaking on my side. What is that? Oh my god. That is mad. Wow. Wow. Leaking everywhere. What the fuck is that? That is not a watermelon. Look at that. What is that?
One thing I fucking hate about the UK is their bread. This bread I got 3 days ago. It's already fucking moldy. I've eaten not even half the loaf, and I have to throw the rest away because it's moldy. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is wrong with this country?
Does anyone else find the British supermarket an exceedingly depressing place when you're looking for you're looking for food, basically? I've just been in Tesco's. I hate Tesco's. I think it's one of the most expensive supermarkets now. But anyway, that's not why I wanted to pop on. I just spend ages thinking, oh, I really want some nice fruit. And then I go in there and it just looks, everything's dead. Like, just dead. The leaves are dead on the salads. The berries are like all crushed and dead. And, there's a couple with mould on. And once they join onto the other berries, they all mould over. See that woman just behind me? I just think everything just looks so dead. Like, a cucumber, like 2 ends are just a little bit mushy on the end, and you just think, and all the dates are like in 2 days. You got 2 days to eat me. It's just so it just, I just think, basically. I just would really love to go into a supermarket. I know that I should go to a farm shop, but they're so expensive. Like, who can afford to go to farm shops? They tell you to go to farm shops, but you can't afford to go to a farm shop. You have to go in the supermarket, but they're just as expensive, actually. So your choice is like dead fruit and veg that's been on a boat for like 8 weeks to get to us. And there's just crap. Anyway, I feel disheartened. It's a disheartened day of food shopping. And it's also fucking expensive.
Tesco have just sold me mouldy rice and I can't even take it back because it's Sunday and the store's closed. Proof that I bought this today, 23rd of November 2025, literally like 2 hours ago. To be fair, the fault could be with Tesco and the manufacturer and me, because I picked it up, brought it home, didn't even realise. But then I realised the hot seal is basically opened and there's green mould falling out. So whoever manufactured this needs to look at the glue they're using at the top, yeah? And the Tesco employees need to be careful putting stuff out on the shelf, because it's Tesco's responsibility to discard or discount things that are not worth selling at full price. Obviously in this case they need to put that in the bin. Like I said, I picked it up, I brought it home, I put it in my kitchen, and then as I went to go put it in the cupboard I realised there was green mould. So even I didn't notice. So it's human error, it happens. Also, the rice was £1 reduced to 80p on club card price on promotion, yeah? It might only be 80p, but Tesco, I want my 80p back, okay? If I walk into the store I bought it in from and they tell me, oh, we can't do anything, listen, can I speak to the manager? Karen's going to come out, because I don't care if it's 80p or £80. I want the money back, because you shouldn't have sold mouldy green rice. In fact, I want compensation tenfold. Yeah? Do you know, also when I got home I did see bits of it in the bottom of the carry bag and I literally thought it was like broccoli, and I was like, I didn't buy broccoli though, but I just thought because I bought other veg maybe somehow broccoli got mixed. I don't know. Come to find out it's mouldy rice. You're disgusting. It's literally, it's in my bin. I'm not bringing it into the store obviously because I'm not going to hold on to mouldy rice, but I got the receipts.
Now, we all love a Greggs, but what the hell happened? I remember the good old days you could walk out of Greggs with a hot and a crispy cooked sausage roll. I've just walked out of there with 2 sausage rolls, okay? Cold and raw. You can smell the dough from where it hasn't been cooked. What's going on? Like, I'm going to eat it because I'm starving hungry. But if I get food poisoning, I'm suing. Look at this shit. Raw. It's completely... like, it's, oh mate, it's not even crispy. That end's crispy. But food standards in the UK are dropping dramatically. And I'll be honest, it's very disappointing.
An Inverness student has been forced to throw out 2 weeks worth of shopping because of this. Hundreds of bugs inside her penny pasta. Louisa Williams was forced to throw out everything because it gave her, quote, the fear. She contacted Asda to complain and they offered £5 and an apology, but she posted to Facebook and people shared that they'd had similar experiences when it came to Asda. The Highland Council have since opened an investigation into the matter.
I found more. What is going on with What's going on with Northampton, bruv? This is my local No! How do you get 0-star food hygiene rating? How do you get that? Where are you making my chow mein, bruv? Are you dishing up on the floor on the ceramic? Like, what? You know what's worse? I've actually enjoyed every single plate I've had there. Like, it's not... What is that worse? Nah, I'm done with Northampton. I'm actually done with it.
Oh my god, what is that?
Oh my god! What is that?
Guys, Tesco is so disgusting. We got a watercress, right? It says washed and ready to eat. But as I was going to open it, look what I found. I think it is still alive and it's not open yet. Oh my god, that's so disgusting. Tesco! Oh my god, what I'm gonna do? Yeah.
Hi guys, it's a lovely sunny day, so I thought I would cook a chicken this morning and then I was gonna make wraps, salads, have all that nice stuff for today. Went into the fridge to get out my new bag of cheese that has not been opened yet. And there's fucking blue mold all over it. This is why I shop at Asda. Tesco's, honestly, get your fucking act together.
Guys, Lidl's need to count their days. Like, why the hell do they keep selling expired items? Like, I don't get it. I feel like I'm so convinced that something is expired, yeah, and they'll come and put a fake expiry date. Like, it's been expired from ages. Because why do I keep seeing people come on TikTok and explain, like, or they share their story of how, like, they've had an expired item that's like bare moldy, and bearing in mind they've bought it that same day and then they'll come moldy. And what's crazy is that when there was one time me and my friend went to Lidl's, right, and she bought bagels, she went home, there was one bagel that was moldy. Like, they are putting fake expiry date on the items. The thing has been expired, bro. Like, they need to count their days for real, because people are going to start taking them to court and all these things. Like, I saw a girl come on social media and she was showing her drink and she cut it open and then she saw bare like mold in her drink. So if she didn't cut it, this is how she would have drank the flipping drink, bro. Like, what the hell? They need to go change their factory or change whoever is supplying them, because it is getting ridiculous. Like, you're playing with people's house, bro. Like, this is disgusting. It's really nasty.
Guys, I've just come home from Lidl and I've done some shopping and I grabbed this chocolate. I know I'm not allowed chocolate, but I got this from my mum, yeah? But let me just show you what's inside this. Now, I opened this and oh my days. This is disgusting, Lidl. This is disgraceful. This is out of order. You guys are going to be so shocked. Just look at that. Why is there mold in my food? It is valid till like 23rd of September or 2025. It's actually disgusting. This is vile. What the flip? How are you doing this to me, Lidl? I was literally trying to buy my mum a gift and she thinks I violated her because I got her this chocolate and it's got mold in it. I need a compensation and I need a salary on top. Okay, not only one. That is disgusting. This might have been an odd packet or not, or something, yeah? But wait, I got another packet as well. So I got a chocolate flavour one. This one is the same. Guys, Lidl are really trying to kill us off, you know? Disgusting.
What did you have for your lunch, Stacey? Oh, I had a protein pouch. Oh, did you? Was it nice? No, it was fucking stinking. And I'll tell you how. Because Asda are selling these for £1.14. Asda's also selling out of fucking date yogurts. The 12th of the 9th. Sorry, what? The 12th of the 9th. 6 days out of date. I was wondering why, when I was eating it, it was tasting bitty, that the texture was like, no. So, there you go. I could have shit myself if I'd have just continued to eat that. I could have fucking shit myself. But here we are. Asda, get your shelves checked. Get this sorted, because nobody wants to eat itty bitty yogurts that are out of date for 6 days.
Okay, y'all, this is one of them things, until you actually get it yourself, you're like, okay, I don't know if this is... I mean, I wanted to believe it, but now I totally believe this.
This is supposed to be a plum. My daughter got this with her lunch today, and she came back right away and said, I'm not eating this, this don't taste right. So I, being me, took a big huge bite of it, because I'm going to see, whoa, what the heck's wrong? This is absolutely not a plum. This is absolutely disgusting. Look. You know, the thing, it reminds me of when you used to be a kid and you used to play with a chapstick. This is, the texture of chapstick is fucking disgusting. Oh my gosh, it did not have no flavor, but it had that freaking, oh, if you've been into chapstick, this is what this is. It's supposed to be the organic, and we've gone through this whole bag and had no problems, but today, yeah, disgusting. It's real. They're there. This is not real.
So I got this ginger from the supermarket, not supermarket, the market. But I think it's a Turkish market. All of this came up to, these fake gingers came up to £1.75 for all of this. This bag of real ginger was $5.99. $5.99, $1.75, I think. That just says a lot. Fake ginger plus real ginger.
Guys, I have just used this rice from Tesco's, right? Always use it, never have any problems. But look at that. Oh my god. What the actual hell is that? No way did I just find mould in my rice.
I'm not eating my rice now.
Tesco have come under scrutiny after they were caught selling mouldy chilies. Check this out. Now, as you can see, these chilies are clearly in date. This was inside a Tesco supermarket, and the chilies are completely manky. They've got mould all over them, and that is no way edible. Now, surely Environmental Health and the Food Standards Agency need to be involved in this, because how can anybody eat that? Now, imagine if this woman accidentally picked these up and bought them, then fed them to their children. Like, imagine the scenes. It would be absolutely insane. Now, a lot of supermarkets have actually come under scrutiny about this, because they've actually been caught selling a lot of different vegetables that have been out of date. Now, I don't know about Tesco specifically, but I've actually personally seen a lot of Tesco stock. For example, a lot of the time the strawberries and blueberries, sometimes chilies and peppers, for example, have been seen on the shelves completely mouldy. Now, I want to see what you guys think about this. Is this, you know, a logistical issue? Is it an operational issue? Or is it maybe actually Tesco staff not replenishing the stock in time for new customers coming in on the weekend or the next week? Now, let me know what you think about this, because that is absolutely grim. No way should Tesco be selling items that are mouldy. That is absolutely wild. Let me know what you think about this.
Right, I bought tomatoes twice in the last 2 weeks, yeah, and I got the cheap packet, and then I got these packets. Not that they're expensive, but they're like £1. And last time, I literally opened them the next day that I bought them, mouldy, all of them. I've opened this packet, mouldy. What the hell, Tesco? Why are they all fucking mouldy? But then they're not all mouldy, but I can't sit and go through all of them. Like, you're taking a piss. Like, last time it was like, I can't just keep a bag of mouldy tomatoes in my kitchen. And I think it is only 1 or 2 of them, but it's not the point. Like, what are you doing? Is it because you over-refrigerate them for too fucking long? Or what is it? Oh, that's a cute one, though. Look how tiny that is. But what the hell? Like, I'm sorry. It's expensive to buy food anyway. Like, I spent 20 quid yesterday just on getting... Sorry, I'm trying to find all the ones that aren't freaking mouldy. Spent 20 quid yesterday just getting bits. Like, it's not even... I got, like, tuna, tomatoes, baby cucumbers, some, like, biscuit crackers, a couple packets of bagels, peanut butter. Do you know what I mean? Like, things like that, and some mayo. And the cheapest mayo there is, pasta, 41p, because I get the cheapest one there. But it's, like, 20 quid just for, like, bits. And you're going to repay me with a mouldy tomato. Again, this is twice in a week. And it's like, I went for the ones that were the 19th. It's only the 16th. They should be fine. And yes, it only was 1 or 2, but it's not the freaking point. You know, I work hard for my money. Sometimes I don't, because there's not anything to do. But at the moment, I've been working really hard. I've done so much overtime. Not even that much. It's just, when you're there from 8 till 7, it's a long day. Do you know what I mean? Sitting in an office. Especially when you get headaches from the screens and your glasses haven't come yet. Do you know what I mean? Sort it out, supermarkets. You actually need to sort this out. But I don't know what to do. It's like, I can't take the packet back. But then I'm taking a picture of it now. But then I feel awkward to go and say, like, look, you've given me mouldy stuff again. But at the same time, like, this is my money that I'm spending. If it was them... adult life. And literally, imagine we had... The sink was drained. I put my washing in 2 days ago, and I wash and dry, because it's a washer and dryer, right? Next day, went to get it out wet. I thought, okay, I'll just put it on dry again. Knew that the sink was, like, not draining properly, right? Just turn the filter off. I don't think it was doing anything. I'm a bit offended. It keeps putting a filter on it. Anyway, put it on a wash and dry, still wet. Then I've gone back to it, put it on a dry overnight. The whole thing is flooded up. Open the door, the water's come straight out. Luckily, we've got that fixed now, but now I've had to put washing on again. But it's been sitting in there for 4 days. It's going to stink. Being an adult is actually hard. If you don't have to move out, don't move out. Okay?
Guys, look, after I made a complaint, yeah, they've removed 2, but they've left the rest here. And as you can see, it's clearly mouldy and clearly with some poison people.
Asta, what are you playing at? Mouldy. 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 Mouldy.
Yeah, all right, anyway.
Every single one. That's fucking gross, man. That is gross.
So I opened a bag of mozzarella I had just bought from Lidl, and the mold inside, oh my god, absolutely disgusting. So in the front it looked like this, it was fine, but when I actually opened it on the inside, look at all this. Oh, I am running into, oh my god, I've had a lot of bad luck lately, and this is another one to add to the list. All this mozzarella that is supposed to be best before the 13th of Feb is all mouldy and disgusting inside. I'm guessing they haven't stored it right before putting it on the shelves in the fridge area, because look at that. That is absolutely disgusting. It should not have gone off so quick. I literally bought this yesterday and today it's like this. And no, I didn't leave it out. I put it straight into the fridge and it's all disgusting. Do I even have time to go back to store and take this? Lidl, what is wrong with your cheese? I was looking forward to having it on the pizza. But obviously this is all gonna be binned now. Or do I even make a fuss and take it back to them? Should I do that? I don't know. It's a big bag. It's the XL bag. It costs like £4 this. But look, best before then. When can we start trusting stores again to do stuff properly? Because this is not okay.
Little. What the fork is this? Use by the sell by is 10+ days away.
I am disgusted.
What the fork? Mouldy and bloody. Now to wash my hands 1,000.
I'm sure most of you are familiar with this store that I've popped here. This is the Somerset branch in the United Kingdom, for anyone that is wanting to know. This is where I normally shop weekly. Never had an issue until we purchased this brand of sauce this time. Normally I don't go for this brand, I go for Dormio, but I thought with a money crisis going on and affording things, thought we'd give this one a go. Excuse the messy side also. As you can see from the lid, it's the 5th 27, way before the best before end date, and I thought nothing could go wrong, it's just this jar of sauce. But to our surprise, while opening, there's mould all around the lid. Not gonna lie, it's put me off for life shopping there, because this isn't the first time this has happened. So the week before, and I'll insert it now, this is what we found. As you can see here, there's mould. We purchased this before we got into August. As you can see by the date there, when it runs out.
hadn't been opened, there was no holes, nothing. Go to use it for our tea, and that's what we find. And while searching, obviously you can see mould there, mould up there, and while searching the product itself, there was multiple mould underneath all the other ones. So this is just my message to anyone that shops there. I've never had an issue with it, but for now, my time at Lidl has come to an end, and it's literally put me off purchasing any type of pasta, any sauce, any product from there, because we don't use our hard-earned money on shopping for it to be like that way before it's out of date. So for anyone shopping at Lidl, just be careful and make sure you thoroughly check, because I mean, we wouldn't have been able to see the mould in the jar, and when we purchased the pasta, I'm telling you now, I look for the longest dates and I look through the product before purchasing, and there was no mould anywhere until the day we opened it to use it for our tea. That's what we find.
For the record, if you are ever eating chicken that has this kind of pink in it, it is bad. It's really, really bad. Look at that. So gross.
This woman found a mouldy potato in her bag of salt and vinegar kettle chips, and she was not happy. Check this out. We've had this submission from the customer, and she says, "Hi, I've got a good one. I found an old mouldy jacket potato in my salt and vinegar kettle crisps I bought for my 5-year-old son. I couldn't believe my eyes when I opened the bag. I can't lie, I felt sick. The mould had congealed onto the potato and the crisps too. He and I ate some of the crisps just before finding it too, and this was yesterday, and I still feel sick now. Is there anything I can do about this? He's bedridden after eating some of it, and I'm so angry that this is even allowed to happen. Can I open a claim or take them to court? Any advice would be appreciated." So this is the mouldy potato that she found, and I'm not going to lie, it is absolutely huge. Here is the bag of salt and vinegar kettle crisps, here are the crisps, and then there is the mouldy jacket potato. This woman's put her hand in the photo for comparison, and I'm not going to lie, that is absolutely huge. The one thing I would say, at least they are using real potatoes, but I'm sorry, how does that end up in the bag? I've spoken to the customer and advised her to email Kettle Crisp, but they still haven't replied. She was trying to get some compensation or a refund, but she hasn't had any response. Let us know your thoughts on this one, people. What would you do in this situation if you found an old mouldy jacket potato in your bag of crisps? Let us know what you think in the comments.
Look at that. 24 hours. Look at it. There's nothing in it. No moisture. Look how bad it is. Pumped full of fucking shite.
Do yourselves a favour and do not order from Exotic Fruits, because I received a box full of rotten fruit that cost me £42. I reached out to the company via email and they told me that they couldn't refund me because I didn't contact them within 24 hours of receiving the parcel. It was actually 48 hours that I contacted them. This was the email that I received. They had the audacity to offer me 5% off my next order, as if I was going to order a box of rotten fruit again. This is the moment I spotted the rot.
I'm going to try... What the hell has gone off? I thought this fruit.
So after the reply to my email, when they explained they couldn't refund me, I decided to take to my Facebook that has over 130,000 followers. After they seen the negative responses they were getting on my page, they decided to reach out to me again and very kindly offered a refund only for the orange, £1.55. Are they having a laugh? Please pass this message on, guys. I really don't want anybody else receiving a box of rotten fruit. Shame on you, Exotic Fruits.
Oldie, what is this? I saw mold growing on another pack of strawberries in store. Always check and wash your fruit.
Mummy. Mum, can you see?
This is the moment a man found mould on some bread rolls in a Lidl in Kingswood in Bristol. Now watch very carefully, because look at the state of those bread rolls. I'm sorry, the Food Standards Agency and Environmental Health really need to be aware of this, because it's not just one packet of these bread rolls, it's two. It's multiple bread rolls packets inside this Lidl. Now, if you are from the Kingswood, Bristol area, I would love to know if you've seen anything similar to this, because this is absolutely horrific. Now, imagine if he didn't actually see that. He put them in the oven and then fed them to his kids, honestly, that would be an absolute nightmare. Now, I want to see what you guys think about this, because I haven't actually heard any bad things about Lidl recently, to be honest. They've been pretty good in terms of their, their products and stuff, especially their fresh products. But, these bread rolls are supposed to last on the shelf for like ages. Like, they're not, it's not like fresh milk, for example. Now, I want to see what you guys think about this. How on earth has this happened? Potentially, maybe there was a hole in the bread. Maybe, I don't know, some bacteria got into it and it seeped through. Now, obviously, Lidl haven't actually done a statement since the original video went online, but I would love to see what you guys think about this one in the comments. Absolutely wild. This Chinese takeaway in Liverpool has been voted the worst takeaway in the UK. Genuinely pulled a 20p coin out of my curry. Extreme hygiene and safety hazard. I'd say I want my money back, but I suppose I already got some of it. Garlic bread was burnt, chow mein without sauce, no pitta and doner kebab. Today it was terrible. I paid £33 and more than half finished in the bin. Food was disgusting. Phone takeaway to be told that I had to get a taxi there with the food that was not to have been eaten at all for a refund. How was I supposed to know that the food was terrible without trying it? In the bin it went, and there was an irate man shouting in the background while I was trying to talk. Food freezing, chips not cooked, not happy. Wonton soup was tasteless, put it in the bin. There was dim sum that came swimming in grease. The food was sloppy and the ribs were flavourless. Never again. Absolutely shocking. Chips were like mush. Food was vile. Left a note in the comments they completely ignored and even sent the wrong drinks. Partner vomited after eating it. Honestly, don't waste your money, even if it is the only late night chippy open after 11 p.m. Waited 2 hours for it to turn up to the most vile looking food, and freezing cold doner meat was hard chili sauce, no salad instead of mayo. Chips were freezing. Here's a couple photos of the food provided by the customers, and I'm not gonna lie, this food looks absolutely grim. I'm not sure what that sort of stuff is, but it looks like mold. Did it turn up like that? I don't know, but it is grim.
Let's tear the label off the truth. Food in Britain isn't just getting expensive, it's getting disgusting. We're paying the highest grocery prices in decades, and what do we get for it? Mouldy bread on shelves, rotten berries with fungus already growing, vegetables that look half dead before they even reach the till. Chicken pumped full of water, preservatives and solutions nobody asked for. And yes, bugs, larvae and insects showing up in fresh produce. Food standards haven't slipped. They've been pushed over the edge. Supermarket/staff. Cut quality checks, reduce refrigeration, extend shelf life artificially, and quietly swap suppliers for cheaper, lower standard alternatives. It's cost cutting disguised as efficiency. It's corner cutting disguised as inflation pressure. It's greed dressed up as doing our best for customers. And while they save millions, we carry the risk. With every bite, every meal, every product that should have been thrown away days ago. Families are noticing it. Complaint lines are overflowing. Food poisoning cases are rising. Watchdog groups say quality failures are at a 10-year high. But still, prices stay premium, while the food gets worse than school dinners from the 90s. This isn't the Britain we grew up with. This isn't the Britain where food felt safe, reliable, trustworthy. This is broken Britain, where companies squeeze every penny and expect us to swallow the consequences. Literally. We're told to cook smarter, to check dates, to be more careful. But how careful do we need to be just to avoid mold, bugs, and chemical-washed produce? Why are families paying luxury prices for food that looks like it survived 3 world wars? The truth is brutal. Food shouldn't be a gamble. Quality shouldn't depend on profit margins. No one should fear what might be hiding inside a packet of fresh fruit. When a country can't even guarantee clean, safe, decent food for its people, that's not a minor issue. That's a national embarrassment. Food is the foundation of life, and in Britain today, that foundation is cracking, rotting, and falling apart. If this is the best they can offer, then Britain isn't just broken, it's starting to rot from the inside out.